Grid type properties. So if I select a grid and I come over here and I go to my type properties, I can see it's a grid quarter bubble, and I can edit that type. I typically want to duplicate it and rename it, but we can look at the various values that we have for each one of these parameters. And right now these are the settings I have. We can go and take a look at each one of those parameters. So the symbol is whether or not we get the bubble on there or no bubble. The center segment, we can have the center, meaning the middle, not left or the right or top or the bottom, but the middle part can be a different type of a segment. So we can customize those center ones so that they look different than the normal ones, or just the centers. And then we also have the ends, so how we can control the ends. We also have center segment weight, so we can control the line weight via a number. We can control the color of that center segment and what pattern it is. On the ends, like left and right or top and bottom, we can also control the weight, the color, the pattern, and the length of the end segments. Now, when it's in the plan view, we can have the symbols on each end, so we can hide them or show them. And so when we got that little checkbox, we can turn that little bubble on and off type thing. So we come back here and you can see we got the grid head circle, we have continuous, line weight is 1, it's a black, the end pattern is a grid line half, but we're only showing the symbols on one end. A lot of people like to have them on both ends. So you might want to duplicate it and rename it and say, family grid quarter-inch bubble with 2 bubbles or something like that is a different name. And so we can control our grid type properties, but remember, when you can change these type properties, you're changing it for every single grid in the project. So that's why we want to duplicate and rename it, so this affects every single one.